Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program with Mean Cucumber. Okay, so we had some fun with our probe last time. And in the meantime, I've been taking up tourists. I still have a couple of tourist missions, as you can see, up to the Moon, and or rather up to Kerbin orbit, and just entertaining them and earning money, so we could earn back what we lost on that flight, and we gained some money back. We also transmitted some signs from the Moon, which we also, or Mon, whatever the name is, of the vessel up there, which also gave us some science and some nice extra money. So yeah, we've been doing that, and now that we have all this science, I guess we should spend it on something. And I think, since we had issues landing, we should definitely go for mono propellants. That sounds like a very safe option. The alternative would be that we invest in something that would carry more Kermans. For instance, this hitchhiker storage container. Then again, the question is, do we want to bring this, or do we want to go for this immediately? The miniature lander can is just, it's a really awesome piece of kit. I would love to land on the Moon and then leave again. And I'm kind of tempted to do this. I think it's a good idea. What's this? Yeah, it's a satellite thing, isn't it? Yes. We also have some satellite missions now. I've accepted those earlier, just to, yeah, you know, make some money yet again. And yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go with this, just for the sake of stability. There we go. Get all the parts as well while we're at it. Yeah, I can show you. I've got these missions now still available to me. This needs to, you know, rendezvous with another vehicle in orbit thing. It's really cool, but I guess we'll do that. We'll finish this whenever we build a new station. We need a satellite in a polar orbit, which I will get to at some point. I don't know when. 4 tourists. Well, 3 out of 4 tourists still need to go places. This guy already got it. And that goes for these as well, I believe. Yep. I guess I need to take 7 people to the Moon at some point. And we still have to do temperature surveys of Minmus at some point in this next 12 years time. We still have to go to Minmus. We haven't visited Minmus yet, so. But chances are we're gonna land on the Moon safely. So we'll see. We're gonna prove that we can at some point. I also want to show you guys the rocket I built for tourists that can house more than 2. Now it can house 4, so basically this thing can go up, take people into orbit around Kerbin, and stay there for a while and entertain them. It actually, technically, potentially, would have the power to go all the way to the Moon. I didn't actually test this, but it should. And it actually is a very safe vessel to re-enter Kerbin atmosphere. It survived re-entry anyway. I might actually consider totally re-engineering this yet again to make it even bigger and take all 7 of them with me. But I could also wait until I get the special the lander can thing. I'm still a bit on the fence whether or not I'm gonna do a mission, or whether or not I'm gonna do a landing on the Moon. That would be really, really cool if I could. I mean, wouldn't it? I think it would. It would be even cooler if we were to take people to the Moon, like tourists, and just leave them there. That would be absolutely fantastic. But you know, I've not done that before. I'm still a bit, you know, on the fence on what to do. Are we doing a mission? I guess we could go for the polar orbit thing. Oops, that's not what I wanted. A polar orbit is an interesting idea. Let's see if we have an actual rocket that we can use that would do this. I think, ironically, the Probe B would be extremely useful for this. It would have plenty of power for sure to get this done. Or just the probe, really. Let's see if we do we have the probe here? You know what we'll do? We're gonna change one thing. I'm gonna take this bit off for a moment. Ooh, with the coupler, please. Ooh, yeah, please, no, with the decoupler. There we go. And then we'll take this engine off, and we'll swap it out for the swivel engine, and then take these off because they take basically a lot of weight that we don't want to use, and we'll just do this like that. That is a very different rocket now. And now we can also do the strut thing. So I'm gonna make this a probe C. This might actually go to the moon and actually land there, because it's got plenty of engine power. However, we may need to extend it a bit, because if we take this, hold on, if we take this bit off, oops, like as I said, if we take this bit off, it sort of sticks out. However, why are we worried about that? If we have these things, we could stick landing struts on it and have zero issues. Huh, I had never realized that would be an option. Huh, go figure. Can we flip these round? Nope. Oh my god. That is just the most brilliant idea ever. Looks a little wonky though. Huh. I didn't realize that would actually be an option. We could drop the drop tanks down somewhat. I see what I did wrong last time. Anyway, we're not doing it for this particular model. The C model is going to be a satellite model. And the satellite model that actually needs quite a few more solar panels, in my opinion. It doesn't need this because it's not going to come back. It doesn't need, oopsie daisy. It doesn't need these because it's not going to go back. So we'll take these off. Will not need this. It will, however, require a couple of these. And I think I'll put a couple of these on radially. Drop these. Looks a little wonky, but I like wonky. Wonky is good. Alright. That's gonna be that, I think. This should get us up there. Orbiter probe, probe C. Yeah. So polar orbit it will be. We'll make sure it's, you know, straps on tight though. No risks. There we go. No risks. So this is a probe that's not meant to come back into the atmosphere. Even though it has a parachute, which it will not use. Guess that's not necessary. We could use a light on it, maybe. Whoa, we have a battery bank now? Oh, man. I never realized that. I'm such an idiot. It's like a better battery than the one we had on us earlier. Okay, we gotta remember that we have those now. I'm an idiot. Let's see. Utility, yes. Illuminator. I am gonna say alright. We're gonna make this into we're gonna green lights, a red, no, actually that's gonna be a red light, bottom one. This one's gonna be a, ooh, we have to individually do those. Oh man, I wish I could individually do this. That would be so cool. I guess we'll have red lights on this. Have the lights on. Yeah, that looks really interesting. I like that. Let's turn the lights off for now. But this is, you know, it's to have a point to focus on whenever you're going to that satellite to do whatever. I like that. We'll do this just for the sake of because we can, really. Was there a way to? There was a way to manually set that. I don't remember. Never mind. It doesn't matter. We're gonna launch this probe, and it's gonna be our probe. I think it's gonna be necessary. Build a satellite polar orbit. Unmanned probe has an antenna, generate power. Designated polar orbits, maintain stability. That's all it has to do, really? Wow. It's not even nearly as complex as I thought it would be, but it's fine that we do this, so we'll do. The polar orbit satellite, then. It's gonna earn us money, get us some nice readings from over the polar orbit thing. A polar orbit. So basically what we're looking at is, whoa, okay, yeah, we have to go around this way. Okay. And we are where exactly? Uh-huh. Whoopsie daisy. This is where we are. So we're launching this way. And we should be going to the right. Am I right? I'm not sure how to see this yet. This is a huge orbit, by the way. What the hell, man? 10 million miles up. So it's almost to the moon. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. We'll do a polar orbit. I hope we do it in the right direction. I'm just going to save it just to make sure. I can't really tell at the moment. But I guess we're going to go straight north. Was it north that we were supposed to go? Yeah, it was definitely north. Okay. This is right. The correct way. Oh yeah. The rocket doesn't like this much. Too bad, because we're doing it. doing it this way, whether it likes it or not. Lose these bits now. Head straight north, go on. Polar orbit's not the favorite thing to do for a rocket, clearly. I'm just gonna pull as hard on the stick as I possibly can. Maintain its position in the skies as best I can. Oof. God, we are not gonna go up there very stable. Is there any way we can tell? Okay, 17 kilometers is actually the best we can do right now. Okay, that's fine. Still accelerating, and now we're going so fast that it's becoming dangerous. Becoming very dangerous, actually. To keep this thing going at this speed. Is a risk. Come on, rise. Okay, we've got surface speed again. This is not good. Really? Yeah, the rocket is top heavy. It's top heavy, and that's making it difficult. Right, okay. That's a design flaw. I guess we can fix that. So let's just add something that will prevent this design issue. I guess what we need, since we are going almost straight up initially, is some extra lift. Or, and this could technically be even better. Let's get one. Oh no, actually no. Let's not do that. Take one of these off. I was about to say, take one of these off. There we are, and take that one off as well. There we go. And say then we do this, and technically get rid of this. Get the brand adapter, and do our skipper thing for the very first time. That sounds a really interesting option here. It's gonna be an expensive rocket for sure. However, where's the skipper? There we go. That's our skipper right there. However, that will enable us to do this. That may seem like a little bit of overkill. And by God, it probably is. But we need to lift this, right? 55,000 worth of rockets. Alright. Yeah, that's actually fine. That needs to go as whenever this thing goes. And that will also break the fairing. I think that's alright. Fairing can go whenever these things go. And then I guess what we need to do, yeah, the fuel lines feed into the main tank. Perfect. I'm gonna say this is gonna be it for our orbiter. Let's get the satellite up. It's a bit of an experiment. Whenever you do this, it doesn't always work as you intend. However, I have a feeling that this time it will we'll be slightly more lucky. Okay, that's actually not a polar orbit, that's the other way around. Well, crap. That's fine, we can still correct for that. We will. Okay. Okie dokie. Nope. We can pull it back. Let's see how much power we can invest in pulling it back. Quite a bit. Obviously, spending all this power is not good. Alright, now we're heading north. At considerable speed. That could have gone really wrong. Come on, Skipper. You need to do it. Oh, look at the beautiful bright engine. Wow. That is absolutely stunning. Alright, well, we are going into a polar orbit. Albeit in a position where we don't need to be. We need to be like, wow, okay, we need to be like on the horizon and then, oh my goodness me, this might actually be more difficult than I anticipated. A lot more difficult. Wow. Yeah. A lot more difficult. Okay, well, we'll start with this. See where we end up. We need to go way out there anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. $55K for a rocket is a lot of money, I'll say. We're in space though, so that's something we've already done. We've already entered space. Rather comfortably, if I may say so. Should have plenty of time getting out there. Making a nice little boat here. Okay, let's just get out there. 700K. Add maneuver. We'll just make this slightly more round. Can we? Make it go round the right way. So this is where we're supposed to be going. We would have to... We're going over there, okay. We would have to turn, twist and turn the other way to make that go. Am I right? I think I'm right. It's not nearly what we need. Not nearly. It's kind of close though. So what about we just gonna tug and maneuver and see what we get. This is a periapsis of 10 million. 10 million, 12 million, yeah, 11 million. Okay. 1 minute burn though. And we'd still have to sort of flip things round. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. A very tricky one. Sort of where we're going, but not quite. Okay, so we need to go down south on the east side. Man, that's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be really tricky. I'm not sure how to do this. I guess we need to get into a proper orbit first. So, add maneuver. Just make it an orbit. For starters, just a circle would be nice. Okay, that would work. That's an 18-second burn with this engine. Cool. We'll do it. We'll start with that. And, let's see, can we even easily maneuver ourselves out here? It doesn't look that way. Let's get rid of the fairing, shall we? Boom. There we go. And we are out here. Open that one. And we do have a transmitter in here, don't we? Because otherwise things are going to get slightly more difficult. Yes, we do. Extend antenna. There we go. Make sure we have an antenna we can work with. Extend antenna. This one. There we go. It should be fine. Once we hit the sun again, we should be just fine. Alright, let's just warp there. And see ourselves back in the sun, hopefully. But yeah, we should be in the sun again. There we go. Okay. We should be fine now. Though... Oh, God. Barely any control here. Barely any. Yeah. Alright, that's a controlled burn. One we can suffer. We're so far away from our position. It's ridiculous. Warp there, yeah. It's our best bet here. Okay, now we're at almost there. Okay. That's our parry. Okay, that works. We're there. Good. We're in orbit, which is more than we had earlier. We're in a wonky orbit. We should be going this way. So technically, if we were at the apoapsis and we want to go there, add maneuver, we'd be going that way. Am I right? Burning radially, maybe? Nope. Nope. Definitely not radially. Add maneuver. Yeah. Nope. Actually, that's not where we want to do this. I'm kind of at a loss here. How to gain the better option here. No, that's not quite right. We're moving down this wheel towards the periapsis on the north-south orbit. I can fix this. I can fix this. I'm sure. And we need to be going that way. Am I right? Yeah. Kind of. That's where we want to go. Whoop. Is that right? Is that about the same? I think so. That would be fairly close to what we need. Holy crap, look at the speed we have to make. That is insane. A 1 minute burn on this engine. Well, I don't think we have 1 minute burn on this engine left. Well, maybe we might actually. No, we might. We might. Alright, well in that case, it's all cool. I'm gonna warp here. And basically maneuver my spacecraft towards our friend, the node. Because we're gonna have to really quickly get into a position towards that node. We're already shifting it slightly. And now, somewhat more power here, a bit more power. And now would be a good time to start doing this. Oh boy. You can see where this goes wrong. We're out of power here. We have to almost completely reverse our trajectory here. Almost completely reverse it. And that's... I don't know how possible that's going to be. If I'm quite honest. And we're at the node. And I hope we can just make these speeds that we need. We have to make a complete change in speed. No, we're never going to make this. Look at the fuel go. We'll never make this with this satellite. Wow. I had anticipated that all wrong. Completely wrong. Never gonna happen. We're getting close to this though. We got fairly close to it. Now we're out of power. That's out. Yep, we're completely out. We have nothing. Well, maybe we could still get some science out of this. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, yeah. Not much. It's not exactly something to write home about. What about the goo? Nope, that's not that interesting either. So, what I guess I'll do with this 55,000 failure thing is warp to the next maneuver. Oh wait, no. Not warp to any maneuver. We're not gonna go anywhere. Warp here. This is an impossible mission. I had not anticipated this being so incredibly far away. My goodness me. Game, you could have warned me. Huh. Well, as you can see, these missions aren't as easy as one might think. I guess we're gonna go like to the southernmost point here, and then do our thingy, our science thing. Let's just turn SCS off. We don't need it. Observe mystery goo. Wow, yeah, that's not gonna give us anything. Oh my god. What about this? Nope. Oh man, this thing is useless. Ah well. I guess we should turn the lights on. There we go. We'll do this. We no longer need this. I guess we're gonna have just this satellite as part of our network. That's fine. Extend antenna. Why not? As long as it's in the sun, it's gonna make for an interesting piece of equipment, I would think. We're just gonna make it spin a little bit. In fact, we should make it spin quite a bit. Spin up. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna give us plenty of time and effort to retrieve if we ever do that. I don't think we will. I think we're just gonna leave it here. It doesn't matter, we made plenty of money, so meh. But this is an impossible mission, man. I had no idea. Some of this is just way too difficult. Huh. Ah well. Yeah, we definitely did these parts, but just not this. Shit. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the episode here. Another failure from yours truly. Next time we'll probably go to the moon with a manned mission and, well, we'll survive because now we have the technology. See you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and or comment. And please also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you again.